Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on S3. I hope you are having a fantastic start to your Youth Day. Now, it's all rhythm and blues this Youth Month as the Artscape brings you their iconic Youth Jazz Festival. Now, it was launched in 2003. The festival puts a spotlight on young, aspiring Western Cape-based jazz musicians and instrumentalists who made the cut following auditions that were held earlier this year. Composed of scholars and informal music students, that sounds like such a cool project to be part of. And if you're not sure what we are talking about, take a look at this.
Youth Day celebrations through music, that's my type of celebration. It's all about providing skills development within the jazz genre, a genre that's often, sort of pushed to the side because there's a lot of mumble rap. Let's bring jazz back, shall we? So, Senior Communications Manager for the Artscape Theatre Centre, Simon Herodin, a.k.a. Heradien, joins us to tell us a bit more. And as you can see, built for the silver screen, but on your feel-good breakfast show. Silver screen, look at that, you see that? You look amazing, Simone.
Thank you. I was going to say bonjour, comment allez-vous, seeing that you pronounce.
Oh, ça va très bien à toi? You see
Oui, oui.
But let's talk about the jazz.
Yes, we have to.
Let's talk about the youth jazz.
I mean, this is such a cool initiative, starting off in 2003. It's gearing up to its 20th anniversary. How amazing is it that the project is almost 20 years old?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, older than what I am.
Yes.
No, it's great. If we think of where Artscape came before, I've said this so many times, when we celebrated the 50th of the building last year, and when it opened as the Nikomelan, it was for an exclusive audience only. And here we are 51 years later, and we invest in the youth because the youth are our future,
yes.
They are the people that's going to keep the arts alive within the next 50 or 100 years. And a project like this is also great because it offers a platform to the youth in order to hone their skills to perform on a professional stage, on a theatre stage, and then become professional. I'm not going to name drop them now, but we've had such a lot of young stars that started out in 2003 are professionals now.
And that's the beauty of the experience, because when you're on stage, that's where your professionalism gets developed. There's no sort of turning back. If you make a mistake, make it part of the show. There are those things that you can only learn once you've actually been a part of it, and this is a great opportunity. But for us as the audience, what can we expect this year?
This year, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I think every year just becomes more and more amazing. When I tell people it's the Youth Jazz Festival, they're like, oh, youth. They perform the classics of our classic South African youth jazz genres that they are to perform. They can expect rhythm, blues, the authentic jazz, Cape Townian jazz as well as South African jazz. And these youth, it's amazing to see how they actually interpret and channel artists, like Sibongile Khumalo, Miriam Makeba, although Sibongile Khumalo is mostly opera, but she does jazz as well. It's amazing to see how they actually channel that. And there are even some new compositions, and that is actually the exciting part, is when they form their own compositions and their own music, and to go on and to be stars in their own right.
Oh, and that is beautiful, because the Youth Jazz Festival, it's an institution at the Artscape. Yeah. And whenever we have young individuals performing on our show, I'm always so fascinated with this passion that they have. How has this platform elevated the performers, and what do they learn from being part of this experience?
It's elevated them, as I said, to become professional. And not that they're not professional. It doesn't mean because the person's an amateur that they don't play well. There are professionals and amateurs and professionals. But it teaches them to become professionals, to have that skill, know what it's like to work in a theatre, to be on time, punctual, etc., etc. And there's also a lot behind the scenes that it teaches them a lot of responsibility. I think to think that these kids got up at 4 o'clock this morning to be here on time. So it teaches them responsibility, teaches them professionality, teaches them that there's a big wide world out there waiting for them to be captured and, you know, seize the day, cap diem, as they say.
Oh, yes, carpe diem from Eradini, so very good. But if you want to get some more information, where do we go? Especially if there are any parents watching and they know they've got a gifted, talented kid who would love to be part of this program. How do we get hold of you?
Absolutely. I hope that I get it right this time, because yesterday I was on a radio station. I said 4 W's. So it's www,
yes,
.artscape.co.za. And our hashtag on most of our social media is Artscape Theatre. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok.
Oh, the Artscape's with it. There we go. Listen, it's taking place, the Youth Jazz Festival, Friday, that's tomorrow, the 17th of June, and Saturday, the 18th of June. Tickets are 80 Rand. Make sure you get them. They are available at CompuTickets, so go and buy your tickets and let's support the youth this Youth Month.